If you haven't, please see Aria for food.
I have consummate honey brittle. Is that what you're talking about as far as food goes?
Yeah, whatever it is you need to raid with. If you don't have buffing food, you need to get your health well over 2100.
Yeah, I got 2800 health.
Right, yeah, no discussion really. Ask in the group channel if you need food. Ask in the group channel if you need crit potions. Welcome to the raid tonight, folks. This is Sunday, September 28th. I don't know we've got anyone here who can record this. Aria, maybe can you set that up if you're not busy clicking? Okay, thank you. This month and tonight and tomorrow night's raids will end what we're classifying as teaching runs. That is going slowly, explaining things to folks, making sure you all got food. Here in a few days, we're going to say show up with the right stuff. We're going to say show up with good gear. Show up with some sense of knowledge about these things. We'll still bring folks along and teach them. We'll still have to learn fights, but we're going to be trying to go faster. Raise a paw in group chat, an X or Y or Z or something if you're brand new to this raid. I do expect we've still got a few folks on and listening right now that haven't done this before. 3 or 4. Okay, so the general flow of things is this. We get set up, we get a group together. I've just got to make a call on, how to get 12 people together. Hit P and look at your group. We have too many Templars. You could argue that these things are well formed when they've got a balanced set of Templars, Dragon Knights, Nightblades, and Sorcerers. And if you'll look at the makeup, you might see the problem I'm currently facing. We are going to be slow killing tonight. That's okay. We will be really strong healing. And this can probably work to get us out. Said Wolf, you bring up the point that is most immediate and on my mind right now, which is that we generally expect this to be VR 10 or more in terms of just roughly being qualified with the numbers that allow you to live. However, we have seen VR 2s and 3s in here, and it's not an elitist club here that we run. What I do over the 3 hours is keep a list of folks. For example, Potamus gets up very early for work. We'll leave here in about an hour and a half. And so if one of you sit now, you're first on my list to get back in here as folks come and go. And Angel was here 2 weekends ago at VR2. I will tell you that weekend was rough. We were 1 of 4. We did not kill the second boss that night. Our average, that level, and newness reflected that we were about a Vet 7 group. We've got 14s in here. I got to tell you, I don't have any Vet 14 gear on, so I'm still geared the way I was 2 weeks ago, and I've got a few extra points of soft cap. That's really all you get from going from Vet 12 to 14 is more soft cap. You don't get any more health, you don't get any more magicka. We will do this for 3 hours, and the trial, the test that this dungeon is a 30-minute roughly encounter. You can take hours if you wish to, but we typically are over with one attempt in about 30 minutes. And what we'll do is simply run this 4, 5, 6 times if we can, and see how far through it we can get. And if we kill all 4 bosses, we do a song and a dance, and maybe we stop. We've never actually killed the 4th boss in here. The way the trial technically works is that we're allowed 36 deaths as a group. And so you'll see a counter on your screen if you've got that part of your UI turned on. And when we get to 0, you can't port back in. You can't revive anywhere but outside of the dungeon, and we have to stop. I've got a cool add-on that I run that allows me to save the group makeup, remove everyone very quickly, and re-invite everyone quickly. So rather than it taking us 2 or 3 minutes to get everyone back in raid, I ask you all to come back where we're standing right now.
Careful subs has left the server.
I hit 2 buttons, I break the group up, and I re-invite you back. Then we go and take our bios, our AFKs, and we go back for the next half hour. Has anyone got any questions about kind of the pace of this and how we go through the group? And do keep your kind of situational awareness ears on and up when we're around 15 to 12 deaths left. The rest, we'll try and explain these fights as we go. Sedwolf, what were you here to heal? DPS?
Wherever I fit best, but I generally do DPS and tanking. I always have a little healing in my tank bar.
Gotcha. Let me ask you this, please. We're trying to get this done successfully. Frankly, the group hasn't gotten past the third boss, and we need as much horsepower as we can get that we expect does come with the higher level folks. Similarly, folks, if you're walking around a vet, 4 gear, 6 gear, 8 gear at vet 12, please take advantage of the program that Hobbit is running. The guild will build you vet 12, vet 14 gear. Okay, if you don't know what gear, ask. Please ask a friend. Please ask me. We'll get you connected with someone if I can't help. We want you geared strongly. We have been off on beating this instance, and we would love to get to Hell Ra next month. We're going to do that when we're pretty close to beating this one, okay? And we're not close. Sedwolf, I'm going to politely drop you from the group here. You're on my list to get back in for the evening, okay?
Go for it. I understand. Good luck, guys.
All right, and yeah, it just keeps us to so many. You're welcome to hang out on the channel here with us also, and check in with me. Like I say, here in about an hour, we'll have someone, at least one person wanting to leave here in about 90 minutes, and we'll get you back in. You're first on the list, okay?
If you haven't run this
Thanks.
before,
No worries.
Go watch my stream because you'll get an idea of all the boss mechanics.
Please come on into the dungeon.
I only know the first one.
AFK.
Duke, I don't know if you saw in guild chat, but Demi would like to be put on the list for next go around, or for when she can get in.
Hi, Demi.
Hello.
Demi, what kind of character and role do you have, please?
I have a Nightblade who's got healing or DPS.
Great, thank you. We should be able to cycle you in here in about an hour, okay?
Sounds good, thanks so much.
Alright, we'll run until about 11 o'clock tonight Eastern Time. It's 8 now. Folks, come in if you haven't been inside here. Wander around, but please do not take the big door over to our left. Make sure you've got soul gems. Check your weapons right now, please, everyone. Make sure you've got them charged. It's no fun to be relying on your weapons to give you something and then run out of charges in the middle of a fight. You can craft darn near anything in here. There is a vendor that sells mystic stuff that you can repair at Elemdil the Incendiary. You can make glyphs and things over here, right? There's just about everything you can do in here. Like there's a basket you can steal honeycombs from. We'll come over here where the pink light is, and when you're ready, step on up to the carpet. Don't go in. Please eat your food. Let's see, Sedwolf, have you been in here before? I'm sorry, not Sedwolf, Kurtal.
He went AFK
I might need a minor refresher because I've only been here once.
Oh, welcome back.
I do remember running past the fire Equinox and then killing them, running through the ice room. The bosses, I'll be a little fuzzy.
You've got it. That is the gist of it. All right, so Kurtal, for the purpose of keeping everyone visually clear on whom to follow, you're tanking first, okay? And I've put the crown over your head as the group leader, so that folks can follow the crown. All right, you need to eat your food. You need to be over 2100 health at this point. Ideally more than
I've got
that.
3,049.
I'm not talking to you, just to everyone, getting us all ready. Again, this is
Oh.
teaching mode, folks. We're not going to have this lesson at the front of every raid. When this calendar month clicks over, I'm going to stop doing all this. You know, check your friends, check your peers, check that person you brought along, or that newbie, and make sure they're up to snuff. We'll be keeping an eye on things, but not stopping and talking about it. We're about to go in. If you would all step up to the door, I see everyone's here. Does anyone have the run buff?
I do.
If
Real
who was
quick,
that?
Potamus.
Bottomus, if you would get that ready, please. All right. So tank for tonight. First hour here is going to be Kurtal.
Real quick, is my UI messing up, or are we missing someone?
Your
I
UI's
got
messed.
everyone here.
So is mine.
Yeah, I had to reload UI too. Go ahead, just hit or type in /reload UI. It'll come back.
I just wanted to check and make sure.
Okay, I'm gonna reload mine too.
Are there Templars here that cannot do DPS?
I cannot. That is a
All right. All right, Angel, you're healer number 2. Doog is healer number 1.
I have set myself up as complete tank. I can't do much DPS.
I've got you in a tanking role. I promise you won't have to heal. You can heal yourself if
I
you
was
wish,
just
but
letting you know.
your job is to maintain aggro.
And do as much damage mitigation as possible.
Montage, Potamus, flip a coin. Either of you prefer to do healing versus DPS?
I would prefer healing, but that is up to him.
I'm good with either. Go for it.
Alright, I will heal them. Hang on, give me
Potamus,
1 second.
you're healer 3.
Alright.
Healer 1 is Doog. Healer 2, Angel. Healer 3, Potamus. Nightblade,
Forgot blood has connected.
sorcerers. Camberlin and Radnell, would you two please just discuss between yourselves how to set up a rotation for you all? We've only got 2 sorcerers in here tonight, and negate rotations. Whether you want to just one of you do it or trade back and forth.
We've already been talking about it in whispers.
Thank you, thank you. And folks that are not sorcerers, we set up a rotation on a very, very powerful spell because it saves our bacon, and we love bacon.
Hilael has connected.
Bacon.
I'm ready.
All right, the rest we can sort out along the way. Those are the essentials. When I call ultimates here in a few minutes, we'll go Doog, Angel, and then Potamus for the healing ultimates. Camberlin and Radnell will be sorting out how to keep negate up for the fights where we know we need them. Tank, you ready?
Yes, I am.
I see folks basically at the door. Please hug the door if you're here so we can tell we're all here and we're about to go in.
Just tell me when.
If we can get a run buff, and then we'll head in.
Go for it.
There we go.
Can you call out the negates as Alt 1 and Alt 2 as well, Duke?
Sure. If you're a vampire, you don't want to be first in here. You want to make sure you follow the tank. We're going to pass and fight just beyond them, these flame atronachs. Come up here just to the edge of the carpet. Be wary of red stuff under your feet. Several of you are standing in a fire trap. Maybe back up just a little bit. That's good, yep. Alright, damage there was good. This is the cold area. If you get frozen, just double tap your movement keys and you'll break it. The run buff prevents you from getting frozen. A few left-hand turns here get you around to another door. We'll let our tank go in first. Again, we pass the Atronachs and fight just beyond them so we don't get frozen. Let the tank go take those. If you see a cone in front of them, you want to sidestep. They do hit kind of hard. The first boss, if you haven't seen him, is a lightning Atronach, and we're actually going to pass something before we get to him that's a nice visual on a key part of the fight. Relatively safe hallway we're going through up here. You don't need to wait. We're going up for a door. And if you look at the top of the steps that Doog's at the front here, I'm going to stop and stand in a yellow circle. If you haven't seen this, come stand in it. It'll kind of blind you just so you get the experience of, oh, that's what that looks like. Well, I can't see. On the boss fight, this is a safe zone. We're not going to use it. We've got so much healing that we're not going to move to it. We find we die more moving to it than we do using it and just standing, or not using it and just standing still. Does anyone really care about gaining ultimate for this fight? Tank, you okay?
I'm good.
Good, I'm
I need a little bit more.
If you haven't seen the notes on spell symmetry in the PvE forums, please read up on those. We actually can stand here and top off our ultimate. If I just say hit symmetry, please, I'm asking folks to hit spell symmetry. You can watch your UI and see we're taking damage. Other people are healing us, and when they heal us, they get ultimate, and we can enter the fight with full ult tanks.
We're using the gate for this fight.
Say again, Kamala?
We don't use the gate for
Network
this,
has
right?
connected.
Not really. We got tons of healing. There's a little bit of AoE burst damage. If you see a red tank, go ahead and pull, please. If you see a red circle on you and under your feet, try and move out of the raid, but honestly, we haven't died on this in ages. I shouldn't say those things out loud, should I?
You just jinxed us.
Yep. Damage is actually nice and strong here tonight. Check the chest on the side. Sometimes we get good recipes out of
Casper
here.
has joined the channel.
There you go. There's a high elf motif.
I didn't see a chest.
Sorry, not chest. The little drawers, chest of drawers that are on the sides there. There's lots of little urns and things along through here.
Display case.
Thank you. Display cases. All right, Doogie's back here at the hill. Come on around, please. Welcome to the first boss. This is a lightning Atronach that has a. It still casts me, kind of catches me off guard. This boss has basically one phase, or one set of spells in a rotation that lasts about 30-40 seconds that he goes through. We fight him, and then he has this big blast, and it hurts everyone in the group, but it's just a blast. It's a single tick of the blast. Then seconds later, and I'm supposed to be watching for that blast and not calling early and messing everyone up, I'll call for the ultimates, and that's when we cast our heal. We cast our negates. When I say ultimate there, what we're doing is stacking heavy healing. It's the time for big heals, and over several seconds he's going to do a repeated lightning blast. We stand in place, we survive that, we do it again for about 20-30 seconds. Ideally this guy's dead in between 60 and 90 seconds, okay? Any questions?
You ready?
We're going to fight right where the tanks, just in front of the boss here. There's some rocks up on the group. Walk on up if you're ready, everyone. If you need ultimate, now's the time to ask. And we unlike if you played WoW, we don't have to get behind the boss. We just stand in front of this guy and the tank takes him.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
We're ready. Kurtal, when you're tanking like this, if you can say, I'm going or I'm pulling, something like that, now nice and loud and proud on the vent channel, everyone will catch that and we'll follow you in.
Somebody shot him.
Alright, go in the middle.
That was my fault, guys.
It's alright, we're alive. Come to the middle, stick with plan.
Group up.
Pack up, nice and tight. Get on top of each other. Alright, ultimate ones, please. That's do healing. Alright, don't rest. I'm at 20%, you guys. Ready for the big blast?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that took out 6 of us, or would have had us res midway. It was just a little too much. Hit E and res here, please. If you hit R, you got to run all the way back. 2 things there. We no big deal on the pull. Honestly, that wasn't the big deal. What wasn't probably helping your general getting healed was we were spread out on that. Everyone come up to Doogie up here right now and stack up like you're ready to fight.
Hang tight just a second.
That pull kind of.
So that's not stacked well. The way we're standing right now is not good. Right now that we're closer tight, we got 1 person AFK, but that's more like it. There are things we're going to throw down on the ground that give you armor, spell resistance, healing effects, and if you're not standing in them, you're missing 10, 20, 30% effectiveness, okay? That's why we ask everyone to get in real tight. Get your symmetries going. Let's get folks' ultimates filled up. Someone have a question? Now then, look at our counter. All 12 of us just died, right?
Yep.
No, 13 of us just died. Someone res during that fight, and that's thrown us off for getting 3 full clean deaths in here. Hit symmetries, please. All right, slide on over a little more if you're ready, just so we can tell who's ready to go. Does anyone need ultimate? Speak up, please.
I can't get an ultimate from what you guys are doing, evidently. It's not giving me anything.
So you want to have some spell crit, and you want to have the AoE healing spell out of the healing tree that everyone can get to. And you need a healing staff. And then while we're hurting ourselves, you can heal us and you can get some ultimate back. And it's described a little more fully on the forums.
Yeah, I got bow on the other one right now. I don't have resto, so I have a resto staff, but not set up for it.
Yeah, we're casting the basic restoring light, or not restoring light.
Healing.
The healing springs. Thank you. It's the first ability on the resto staff tree.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
Any questions? We're about ready to go. All right, Kurtal.
Alright, pulling.
Baron 123 has left the server.
Tighten up, please. You ready for that first blast? That was the first. Alright, ults be ready. His hands up. There we go, ults. Shields, block, hold down your right key and you can block that also. Alright, that's crazy.
I am crashing, I think.
I have no idea why 10 of us are dead right now. That's pretty
Duke, did you
unusual.
do your... Did you do your ultimate heal?
Yeah. But I'm
Okay,
not
that was
rolling on
fast.
healing.
Has left the server.
Healers, you gotta keep healing through that. And you
no.
still gotta hit your big heals. Still hit your, don't hit your ultimate heal. Still have your AoEs going. Still, you know, trip the usual heals you would have. For 10 of us to be dead there, I don't know why.
Negate was up.
Part of it's me crashing.
We could have 2 healers do ult since we have 7 of you.
Honestly, yeah, there's so many Templars, we should not be dying.
Swapping the supplemental heals on that part.
Alright, we've got 11 reses, so we'll hit this again, and I think we'll blink. Hit your symmetries, please. When your ultimate's full, stop healing and
back
keep hitting your
outside.
symmetry. Alright, Potamus is reconnecting, and if you disconnect in here, you wind up at the front, so you just gotta run back. In particular, what you want to learn for this fight is the cadence of that boss and how he throws really we take to close to no damage, next to no damage, and then he does that one blast. And then he raises his arms, and he's an Atronach, so he can't really, you know, do jumping jacks. He's a little stiff. His arms kind of bend 90 degrees, and he raises his hands up to his head. That's about as far as he can raise his hands. But when you see that animation, you know he's about to rain down the lightning on us. And that's when, on a personal level, you can be blocking, you can cast annulment. You all need to have annulment to be here, and later in the fight, we've got to kind of, it's not absolutely a must, but I ask you all to have annulment. It's under light armor. If you don't have it trained, please do. Any questions? We're about ready to go again.
When you're
We
ready,
need
stack
ultimate.
on the tank.
Someone saying something?
I was
Oh, I
looking at
just
annulment. I don't have it trained.
Gotcha. Everyone should get annulment. Just rating goodness. Read it and you'll see
I
why.
have it now.
Don't need it on this fight. If we're healing the heck out of things, which obviously something happened there. Give me who's a Templar who's in the fight here now, who's not on the 1, 2, 3 rotation. Speak up.
Me? Arya?
Arya, can you go ones with me?
Yes.
Okay, who'll go with twos?
Oh, we're fighting.
What?
Who did that?
Somebody shot.
Fighting right here, don't move, just get stacked up. Here he goes, ones go.
Dragon has left the server.
83%.
Dragon has connected.
Twos, you need to be ready. Alright, ultimates, about that time, go.
Flag.
Alright, we shouldn't need the third ultimates, just burn all your DPS. And there we go, boss kill.
Why are you here? Are you like the first mages seeking power? Mortals are such fools.
Somebody may have to take my spot. I think my internet connection is a little too bad tonight.
Is that for certain? Are you out?
Well, I lagged out again. The boss is still at 31% frozen. Everybody's frozen, so I'm crashing again. It might be best for you to just replace me.
Okay. Alright, sir. Said Wolf, you there?
I am here.
Put an X in guild chat, please. Kurtal, would you kindly kick Potamus from the group and invite?
Fly boy.
Said Wolf.
Yes, please.
Done.
Traveling
Nice,
too.
Radnal.
Sorry.
Radnal, those are worth a mint if you
Sorry
don't
you
use them, and they're...
Stick around, Potamus.
I know, that's why I'm happy.
Alright, you folks, let me explain a mechanic here. To get to the next area of this, you can farm that first boss with 9-10 people, but you can't get past this room unless you can get someone on every one of these 12 pedestals. Alright, so we make assignments for the center group, the left group, and the right group. We start by putting our tank over here on the right group. And I'll just do, well, healer 1. I'm healer 1. So our tank comes over here to the right hand side where I am. I need a couple DPS to come over here to the right. Just talk amongst yourselves, so I don't need to pick you out. All right, thank you. All right, we need someone if we've got someone in a tanky mood, or just folks that have like under the Mages Guild. Volcanic Rune. You can do interrupts, crowd control, DKs with chain leashes. We need at least one healer. So, you know, healer 2 or healer 3, you need to be over here on the left-hand side. And I see Camblin's there, ready to do DPS. Lilu. Got that DPS thing going on. Montage. Alright, so we need Angel to go and heal left side, please. Thank you.
We do not have a healer 3.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, do you want me to go to heal?
No, I was
Hippopotamus.
Right, so I'm gonna Arya make you healer 3, please.
Okay.
Thank you. And then the other 4 of you need to come center here. We swap this around. You get to go to the sides, but you're just gonna wait patiently here. What you do when you're in the center is you come up on the pedestal and you actually crouch down like you're in PvP. You're going to port in crouched, and some mobs are not going to hurt you because you're crouched. If you walk in not crouched, or if you walk in and start using your interface, where you open up that book, you're looking at the map, you're looking at your inventory, other things, you're going to get attacked. So please just stay patiently for about 90 seconds while we clear the left and right sides, and then middle will come and join you. Sedwolf, when you get here, if you would go mid, please.
Logan has left the server.
Is there a healer over there on the Arya? You've got the right heals. Great. I'll go center. Sedwolf, you come center, and we're ready to go.
Almost inside.
And Sedwolf's.
For some reason it wouldn't let me port directly in, so I had to run from the town and...
No problem.
So basically, you just want us to stay crouched on these pedestals.
Yeah, you can engage the middle group. They keep spawning until the sides are clear. So rather than risk a death, knock our counter down, we just wait. If you pull them, it's not the end of the world. Just don't just stand there. You know, you protect yourselves and kill them. But they don't stop. I don't know that it's a way to grind experience.
So basically, we've got 10 deaths left.
Yeah, and then we'll go outside and reform the group.
Okay.
I'm inside. How will I know when I'm where you guys are?
Channel.
Oh, never mind. I think I see.
Can't miss us.
And do you
only
want me
one way
to
to go.
set for off? Did you want me to have my off tank set on or DPS set?
No, do damage.
All right.
Yeah, from what I got from whispering with you, you
His
do
end
more
readout has
DPS
connected.
than I do.
So I need to be crouched when I approach you guys?
No, just when you
No,
want
no.
to talk.
Oh, okay. And I'm middle group.
You need to be crouched when you get onto the
Pedestal.
platform.
Take the one on the other side, Flyboy. Take the one on the other side. She's waiting to get on
Wait.
that pedestal. No,
I'm not
on the
sure
other
where
side
you
of
are.
here. On my left.
Over here.
Yeah, right there.
This?
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as she gets on the pedestal, we're ready to go. Or that's Doogie. Doogia. So when he gets on, I guess we're ready to go.
Settings
And
alone has left the
Yeah,
server.
we're going in. Sorry about that. Wife was asking me a question.
A Roadmaster has left the server. A Roadmaster has connected.
Go ahead and start
All right,
for group 2.
mid-group, we just kind of back off here. Please don't jump off the cliff. It will kill you. And you can't open sacks. That'll take you out of stealth. Demi, this is
Police
Dewey.
officer
Would you
has
send me a
connected.
tell of what kind of character and role you feel? No, never mind. Nightblade heals DPS. Sorry, got it. Never mind.
No way.
Mid group, it looks like we've got folks here we can go. Grab any pedestal, doesn't really matter here which one you get.
And of course, Duke and I go to the same.
the Yeah, we run the right same one. Alright, please don't move. Last time we did this, I said one thing, and it was easily interpreted as a couple, and we lost one person to the ledge, one person ran ahead. There's a bridge that just formed ahead of us that you probably saw in your graphics as you poured it in. We go about halfway up it. Any further, and you can pull everything. We just kind of collect up here. If about half the raid has ultimate, we don't need to stop here and build it up. I've got a heal ready. For our tank, we go straight ahead, and just to the left, there's a rock. It's not a magic rock, it's not a special rock, it's just a meeting place. We meet on that rock, we do our healing, and so on from there. Do we have a DK, a spare DK in the group here? We may not.
I got chains.
I'm a DK. I got chains out too.
Good. Chains are good here, guys. Please yank those mobs in. Tank, when you're ready, please holler and we'll follow you.
Alright, heading to the King of the Hill route.
The learned one does not tolerate intruders. Aid me.
Sometimes we need a negate here if we get really slammed hard with a chain spinner. That's also a little precursor to the next fight. If you see that big whirling thing, black and red under our feet, the next boss fight, that chain spinner effect is really deadly for the group. We use negate as much as we can to prevent that from hurting us. Worst case in the fight, we will sidestep and move the group to get out of that chain spinner effect if we have to. Alright, any platform will do here.
Stay back.
This is boss 2. One, again, kind of set of spells that he will cast. Please don't move when we pour it in. This guy is a ground pounder. It's very obvious when he's doing it. If you look straight ahead, you can see he's kind of a beast made up sort of 3 parts, 2 legs and a middle. That middle will rise up well off the ground. When he goes to strike and hit the ground, we've got about 6 seconds of extraordinary damage. Healers, you don't have much to do until that's occurring. Please be ready to cast your big heal during that breath of life. If you're not on ultimate duty, we will rotate through the ultimates. This is a longer fight than the last one, perhaps 3 times longer. There's a tuft of grass in front of the boss's left foot. We'll kind of meet there. DKs, please keep your eyes out for those ads and chain them in. Everyone doing damage, be ready with some AoE spells so that we can get those ads down. Who here can cast? Gonna need a few folks doing it under Alliance Support Siege Shield.
Me, Angel.
I can do it too.
Angel, I may rely on you when we've got our healers doing ultimates. We need you to not be on Siege Shield duty so that you don't miss that ultimate. That said, Arya, I heard you've got it. Duke, I'm a healer, I've got it. Angel, you've got it. So if we want, we'll go with those 3 healers, keeping Siege Shield up. But please don't let that get in the way of your ultimate cast when it's your turn, okay?
I'm 3, right?
Okay.
Arya, you are a healer 3, please.
Okay.
Duke 1, Angel 2, Arya 3. We've got our sorcerers talked amongst themselves for negate. Folks, if you hear someone that's not my voice saying, please move to the left, that's a sorcerer that doesn't have a negate ready that's moving the group. You want to move so that you're not standing in the chain spinner effect, okay? Good chance we won't need to move on the fight, but if we need to move, you'll hear that and be ready to group up real tight here for a second. We're about to move. Oh no, bad stuff's raining from the ground. Everyone move left. We come about this far. Okay, that's about all you have to do. Scoot on over. There you go. Right, or we'll oh man, slide to the right. No further than about this, and then we're generally out of harm's way when that chain spinner is hitting us. Okay. Any questions? I have a question. Are we moving faster tonight? Duke is known to draw this out. I'm trying to keep us moving a little more quickly.
Oh, we're moving
Yes,
faster.
no, maybe. I hope so. Okay.
For having such a rough start, we're doing better than I thought we would be at this point.
If you get killed during this fight, it's a long one, please try and res. I don't think you can res during this fight. If I need to move the group a little bit to res someone to keep us alive, I'm hoping we do this in one take. We're going to try and res people during this fight if at all possible, okay? If no questions and Ultimate is generally ready, Tank, we are ready for a pulsar.
Alright, moving in 3, 2, 1, go.
I forgot to put the siege shield on my bar.
Uh-oh.
I need Ultimate too to heal, please. I hit the wrong one. Lovely bats there. Sorry. Arya, you're going to be next big heal.
Okay.
Arya, your turn.
Heal 3 going.
Looks like we need that negate there. Yep. Looking good. Angel, did you cast yours?
No, I still have.
Alright, great. Those rocks coming at us are from ads. Alright, here one I'm casting. Got an ad in the group trying to knock it out. Angel, you're gonna be next.
Let's Jet. Froggy has connected.
Alright, Angel, your turn. Getting Lulu.
Dragmery has connected.
Working on heals. Or reses, rather. Mario, are you ready?
Yep, heal 3.
Your turn. Keep that damage going, folks, real good. The sieges look good. Ads are in good shape. Whoa. What hit us?
Boulder.
Gone.
And no plane.
Man. I think both siege shields dropped like at the same time.
Yeah.
We were doing fine too.
So we res outside?
At the Way Shrine, yes. Hit R and stay in the group. Does anyone need to go? That's our first kind of half-hour inflection point.
Chakal has left the server.
Exit the dungeon, please.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a quick break.
My UI glitched on me and it said everybody had full health when we died.
This boss does that. He something in there creates this bug where health bars stop moving.
I accidentally popped a heal of my own in there, Ultimate, sorry.
Did you already save the group?
I don't know if that screwed anything up.
I'll get everyone outside and reform us right back up with two mouse clicks.
Okay.
Ragnar